Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review. Going back to Treehouse, courtesy of my man Kelly. I appreciate you for sharing an amazing few boxes of Treehouse beer. Charlton, Cape Cod, Sandwich, where else are they? New York, everywhere. This is Golden Fern. Fired up to drink this beer. The few Fern beers that I've had so far have been some of the best Treehouse beers I've had in recent memory. So I am stoked to drink this one. We just drank Little Fern, and that beer was awesome. So this is per the label, 8.2% alcohol by volume, brewed in Charlton. It says Golden Fern. It says, let's see here. Gosh, there's so much small writing. My eyes are just not well. Nelson, Peacherine, Motueka, Waimea. I think this is the same hop bill maybe as Little Fern, but this is the double IPA version. 8.2% alcohol by volume. It was canned on May 10th, so 3 weeks in the can? It's too old. Hashtag Team Old IPA. It's the life we live. Also my Instagram handle, if you guys want to follow along, at Team Old IPA on Instagram. We are using the Treehouse vessel that Kelly sent because you guys know beer tastes better in proper glassware. Speaking of proper glassware, I just washed this out and there's bubbles everywhere because that makes a lot of sense. This beer looks exactly like Little Fern looked. It is just like tangerine, peachy, pineapple juice. It's hazy though. It's almost going towards the hop cum, but not quite. It probably looks like it's glowing on camera. I don't know. It's not crazy like dark to me, but it's glowing, but it's turbid AF. I don't know, finger of bright white head. It's dissipating rather quickly. It's kind of sudsy in the middle. Looks awesome. In that tulip glass. The one video I uploaded, I couldn't remember the name of this. There were so many comments that were like, tulip. That was tulip. I knew it. I got it eventually. Let's smell this. Gosh, Little Fern smelled way better than this. It's not to say this, I was just expecting this to be next level. It is not as intensely explosive as that. Like, that beer for being 6% was insane. Like, I might have undersold it. But yeah, I was waiting since this is 8% versus that one being 6%, or 8.2 versus 6.2. I was expecting this to be like crazy, and it's not. And it's not to say it smells bad or anything, but this smells like more sugary sweet to me. It's definitely stone fruity, but it does not have like that intense like bubblegum yeasty thing that the Little Fern beer had. Yeah, this is stone fruity. It's like vinous, kind of white winey. There's like a, what is that? It's like, I always talk about like with hazy beers, like I don't even know what that fruit is. Like we always used to drink like mixed fruit or fruit punch juice boxes. It kind of has that to it. This has like a doughy like sourdough thing to it though too. I'm definitely not disappointed by this nose, but after smelling Little Fern before this, that nose of that beer kills this one. Let's go and taste it. Kelly, cheers. Appreciate you. Right away, the mouthfeel of this beer is so much more full. This beer's fucking delicious. There's no, is that like, there might be like a little twinge of booze sweetness. There's like a little bit of like a boozy bite, which is weird because this is only 8.2. Like sometimes I'll get that with like 9.5% and higher beers, not usually around 8.2, but there might be like a little bit of like almost, it's like when you drink like a mixed drink. Someone mowing their lawn? Oh my gosh. Can't do anything. It almost has that little bit of like when you have some sort of like mixed drink with vodka in it. Not like, oh my gosh, it's vodka, but this has a little bit, maybe it's my palate right now. This is my second beer I've had the whole week. Maybe it's that, but it tastes a little twinge of booze. But this is more, I think, it's like nectarine-y. This doesn't taste like overripe to me. Like Little Fern tasted like when like fruit is like to the point where like it's dripping juices because it's so fucking ripe and you need to eat it before it goes bad. This doesn't have that crazy overripe thing. This is more of just like nectarines, There's like I think there's a little bit of pineapple. That little booze thing is reminding me of drinking like some sort of like, I don't know, mixed drink in Hawaii, like a random nondescript, like, I don't know, what are those mixed drinks that just have all kinds of fucking fruit in them with vodka? What did we used to make in high school? Like jungle juice? Not quite like that, but it's the worst beer review of all time. Yeah, this one's sweet. I like this, but nowhere near as much as Little Fern. Little Fern, like that beer, one of the best beers I've had like this entire year. It's crazy. So this being, you know, over 8%, I think is what's giving that little bit of heat to it. That sweetness, that sourdough bread thing is on the finish. The mouthfeel of this is full. But yeah, it's vinous, it's white grapey, and it's nectarines to me. And then there's like a nondescript kind of fruit punchy juice box kind of a thing. So this beer's good. It's just, for me, for my preference, what I like these days, the lower ABV, Little Fern kills this beer, which is crazy to say because that beer's 6% and this one's over 8%. But it's the way it goes. This beer's fantastic though. Good stuff. So we will leave it at that. That's Golden Fern from Treehouse. Kelly, I appreciate you sharing this one. These Fern beers, man, I'm telling you, they're really, really good. I don't know if these are like one-offs or what, but I like these, I think, more than the other one-offs I've had so far from Treehouse, for sure. The Fern beers, like, these are giving me like old school Treehouse vibes, like when I was drinking Green and Julius and Hayes for the first time. So they're awesome. I cannot recommend them enough. So if you've had this one, let's talk about it. If not, check it out. And definitely check out the other Fern beers for sure. So that's it. Appreciate you guys watching. See you soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't